All right, the end of Saturday. Police headquarters.
Welcome back. I brought her here after her examination was over.
Mizuki.
She looks so thrilled.
Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Yep. I guess we'll be doing that. He types like a spider. Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor. Sync machine. There's an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as the sync machine. How's Mizuki doing?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
That's Pewter. His real name is Aonoma, but he goes by Pewter here. 36 years old. He's a member of Abyss like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Aiba. He's her caretaker, in a way. About Aiba.
Hey, Pewter. About Iba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
She's good as she
So
is.
you were listening, huh?
You sure this is okay?
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
I'm glad. Alright, boss. Are you sure you want to do this?
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic.
Internal therapy.
Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that.
She is only 12.
You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her. You're the only one who can.
Did you get Renju's permission?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Again, with the just random disappearing.
Why would he...
I don't know.
Any progress on the investigation?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
Yes, I agree. The door to the sync room. Okay. A CRT monitor.
Date, look! It's the girl from that horror movie, coming out of the well.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh my god. Like the ring. The CRT monitor. No one crawled out of it yet. That joke seriously only made sense on the one that had static. Okay, how do I... A locker.
Searching. Classic. Alternative. Progressive.
That's rock.
Okay, how do I do this? She can't hear me from here. Okay, lying on the other side of the glass. Are you ready?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
So here's what's going to happen.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
Her fingers are bent really weird.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened. Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call Somnium. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them.
Who are the other 5? Anyway.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research.
That is our purpose.
There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything, people that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
When this is all over,
Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
let's go get some ramen. I know she likes tonkatsu ramen.
That ramen with the corn, that looks like pig slop. I thought it was garbage, but you loved it. I'll go get some with you.
Date, your choice of words.
I thought I chose pretty good words.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
New feature.
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Yeah, Iba's here with me, probably in the sink.
Sure, got it.
Date, you ready?
Okay, ready anytime.
Send me in.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world. Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
We're counting on you.
Well then, let's begin.
Goodness. Scan the Somnium. We only got 6 minutes, remember?
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Terminator
Well,
jokes.
if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park?
It looks like it. It already had nightmare-inducing impaled horses.
Lightning in a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of Sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept
Oh.
of time dilation?
Well, that's kind of cool.
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
Is it when she's standing still or when we're standing still? Because if Date doesn't move, then we have all the time in the world. Okay, that's a mental lock. That's a mental lock. And that's a mental lock. Okay. Sinking in the pain. Heal Mizuki's heart. Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important info.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
So we gotta set up a lightning rod.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Iba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
They're both shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
That's a good question.
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
6-minute time limit. Time is expended whenever Iba is moving or performing an action. Alright. Let's see.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
What happens if I push in?
Date, are you certain? Will this heal Mizuki?
I don't know. Just try it.
Understood.
Nope.
No good, huh?
Mizuki is still a child. The
Simple maybe, but this is a dream.
Shoko's photograph has an ice...
Okay, so obviously we're gonna pull it.
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this.
I thought maybe if you pushed it in, it might pop the thing out.
It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
Ah, it raised the control booth. And now the lightning struck that instead.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it.
Okay, I don't like that there's two paths. That's
Date,
worrisome.
we got a timing.
A timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Is this another function Pewter added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them when I can.
Timies only affect the time taken to perform an action. You're able to hold 3, picking a timey up. When you already hold 3, will replace 1. Are expended after 1 use, but use them as often as you can.
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Stop it! Stop it already!
Remove the bird cage, blow the bird cage away.
The panda is in awful shape. Leave it to me. I am quite skilled at this. Or at least, I thought I was.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Okay, so there's nothing over here, so I just wasted time running around.
The entrance gate. We'll need more than a little force to open this. This gate is as solid as my virtue.
I don't know how solid your virtue is.
Okay, so let's look at the control room, because that seems important.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground. What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it.
Oof.
I didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside. Let's see.
What is it?
It looks like a picture of something.
Picture?
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper. Let's see.
Oh, god damn
What
it.
is
It looks like a...
Picture?
That wasn't what I meant to do.
A bird cage with blown up rubbers inside. There is also a deflated rubber on the floor.
Could you please not call it a rubber?
Yeah.
You can say balloon.
I do not understand. It is clearly rubber.
Please.
A bird cage.
There are balloons inside it. Yeah, could you?
There are a number of
Looks like they'd fly away if you lifted the cage.
What would that accomplish?
I don't know. Dream worlds around cause and effect are screwed up here.
So this one, I
A
think I
bird
want to spend
cage.
more
There
time
are
on.
ripped pieces of paper.
Guess let's use that and try lift.
All right, leave it to me. It is heavier than it looks.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
Okay, retry will allow you to return to save point just after unlocking a mental lock. I have 3 retries, cost 1, going back 2 cost 2, and going back 3 will cost all 3. Restart from the menu or failing the sync. It's likely your best option if time is low.
There are torn pieces of paper.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Leave it to me.
Guess I wasn't
I
actually using
enjoy
my
puzzles
timies.
like this.
I mean, they're not that hard to put together.
Done. But
You were able to get out?
So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo, but whatever her reason, it seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired the photo in Somnium, the bird cage,
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
You can do it if you try a little.
No, you can't.
All right, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
bring up a map of the current Somnium world. An object you investigated. Okay. Microphone, gate, panda ride, the parasol. Well, that panda ride is now demonic, but it was in the picture, so let's try that.
The panda head is spinning.
What if we stop it?
Why?
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
I see. These were also linked.
That's right.
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Got it.
If you choose the correct answer as your final action, you can actually exceed the 360-second time. Even if it seems like you don't have a lot of time left, don't give up, you might be able to do it.
A merry-go-round horse.
Oh crap, I didn't mean to spend 40 seconds.
Is it fun?
Does it look fun?
You look cute like that.
Oh, I see.
Well, that was a waste of time.
You have less than 2
It's
minutes.
Mizuki!
Hurry!
Let's try hugging her.
Mizuki.
Aw. Day 2, Saturday. Make AI. My shoes aren't purple anymore.
Are you okay?
Date.
Aw.
Looks like she can talk again.
After she'd calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Oda, and about Shoko. I know that after Oda ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. A binder. It's the sync manual. About what I saw in the Somnium.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the Sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
Well, let's just talk to her. How are you doing?
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
Who sent you the Nile message?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Yeah, quite a while.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
Probably.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
Are you hungry?
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
I promise?
Ramen.
You said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Of course, she wasn't asleep or deaf.
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
About the figure I saw.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Mizuki is lying in the chair. She seems to be doing okay, but she's got that gloomy look in her eyes. I sympathize with her. Last night she saw her mother. Well, she saw what no kid should ever have to see. It will take a while for her to get back to normal. Thoughts on a suspect?
How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
Do you have any questions?
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Law shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye.
Yeah, I didn't think she
When we
did.
got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
That means the eyeball is somewhere and it is important.
And it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
Okay, then I mean that's my plan. About the figure I saw.
No, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious.
They seem fairly tall.
Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other.
Okay, thank you for the
Your
lesson.
skills as a sinker allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
Okay, I don't really think you have any answers. But do I really have to go through every conversation option with you? I mean, I guess I will. Who do you think the suspect is?
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
What?
I'm kidding.
Oh, please don't make it be. About Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it.
Not without practice. There's some people that can do it.
Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The sinker dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The sinker is merely the audience.
Alright, so how does Aiba appear in Somnium?
Aiba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Aiba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's Somnium. Part of Aiba's self is also synced. But only a part. Not all of Aiba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Aiba is so dumb.
Don't call me dumb.
About Aiba's appearance.
Hey, Pewter, when we were in Somnium earlier, Aiba was in human form. She's never looked like that before.
That was Aiba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
Well, part of that was my taste.
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Aiba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I mean, she's wearing next to nothing.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Aiba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
Summarize for me.
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene. But she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Sure. Yes, let's go to Bloom Park, please. Again, this is the second time we've been back here today. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
You cold?
What do you care? You never cared about me, ever. And I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
Ah, yes, the photo. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Something's wrong.
Just wondering where this goes.
Mizuki's looking into the bush. Or maybe behind it? Okay. Past the bush.
What's past here?
This leads to the subway.
A subway?
No, that'd be how he got a body to and from. Although, keeping a body on the subway would have been
It
hard.
has of course closed down. It is no longer in service.
Ah.
This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago.
But she could take the tunnels,
The
probably.
surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason. As did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Aiba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Aiba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father,
Oh, that's exciting.
Renju Okiura.
But he's totally a red herring. He's 100% a red herring. They stole his car.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
There's a pretty big chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him.
Has he, like, gone to ground or something? You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. Known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I'd never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. About the Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept
I
quiet.
mean, he was already a suspect. It was his ex-wife that got murdered.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Let's continue that line of questioning.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone.
Well, that would explain
And
why he
his
didn't
car.
answer it.
Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion.
Which is why he's totally a red herring.
The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
However, even then, there's no reason he wouldn't answer the phone if it was his phone. The reason somebody else wouldn't answer his phone when it's called is because they're not him, and obviously not him. When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago. When I went to hang out at Lemnisgate.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
When was the last time you spoke with your dad?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our number one suspect. He's been acting strange since last night.
Really?
He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Okay. About his questioning.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
About his alibi.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time. But that means no one can back up his story.
That is hard to corroborate. Why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with.
But he was a suspect. Okay. Any idea where Renju is?
Now, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
I can see Boss through my left eye. Iba is streaming the image in real time. I don't have a cell phone. Never cared for them. But Iba can connect any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. To Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. Alright, let's hang up the phone then.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Well, she probably knows something.
Sunpoke?
What?
Sunpoke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast.
Alright, veer the car and let's
In
go.
Akihabara.
Unsurprising.
Can't be.
He's been murdered too, of course, and you brought his daughter to see it. Congratulations. Now she's gonna go mute again, and you'll have to fix her brain again. Oh, that's pretty brutal though. Looks like he's been strangled and strung up. It makes the roof of my mouth hurt, just looking at that. And his left eye's been removed as well. Somebody's got it in for the whole family.